Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Class 9th Math Simplified. In the previous video, we studied rational and irrational numbers and also the decimal expansion of rational numbers. So, in this video, we will learn how to find rational numbers between two given numbers. Okay, and also understand the concept of using the number line for rational numbers. This topic is very important for the exam point of view. Uh, let's start step by step. Okay. So class 9 maths finding rational numbers between two numbers. Okay. Number line of rational numbers. These are the two topics that we are going to study today. So let's start. As we know, there are infinitely many rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Okay, there are infinite rational numbers between any two rational numbers. This is a very important line. इस स्टेटमेंट का मतलब है कि दो किसी भी रैशनल नंबर्स के बीच में सिर्फ एक नहीं बल्कि मतलब इन्फिनाइट रैशनल नंबर्स होते हैं. सो if we now we'll go and study further the methods to find rational numbers between two numbers. So this is the method one, which is generally known as the average method. Okay, the average method. So to find one rational number between a and b, one or we can say multiple rational numbers between a and b, we can use the formula of a plus b by 2, that is average formula. What formula is this? This is average formula. Okay, average formula. So if we take an example of finding a rational number between 2 and 4, this is a very easy example of finding a rational number between 2 and 4. So we can use the average method here, average method, to find the rational number between 2 and 4. What is the average method? It is basically a plus b by 2 and we'll get a rational number. Here a is 2, b is 4, so basically 2 plus 4 by 2, that is equal to 6 by 2, and 6 by 2 is equal to what? 3. So therefore we can say that a rational number between 2 and 4 is 3. Okay, 3 is the answer for finding a rational number between 2 and 4. So this is a method and this method is known as average method. Got it? Example 1 using average method. So हमने क्या करा इसमें, बेसिकली हमने हमारे दो नंबर दिए होंगे 2 and 4 हेयर एग्जाम्पल में. तो हमने एक नंबर को a माना, दूसरे नंबर को b माना और फिर उसमें एवरेज मेथड हमने अप्लाई करा. वो क्या बोलता है? वो बोलता है कि अगर कोई भी दो नंबर दिए हो उसका हमें एवरेज निकालना होता है और जो एवरेज आता है वो बेसिकली एक रैशनल नंबर होता है. ओके, सो a प्लस b बाई 2, 2 प्लस 4 बाई 2, which is equal to 6 by 2. 6 by 2 is equal to 3. Therefore, the rational number between 2 and 4 is 3. As simple as that. Okay. Now we'll move further and we'll see method 1 continued. Now we'll see finding more than one number between two numbers. This is also a very easy topic. We'll be using the same method, that is average method, as it is very easy method to find rational numbers. Average method. So here if we take the same example between 2 and 3, we need to find two rational numbers. Okay, we need to find how many? Two rational numbers between 2 and 3. So here इफ़ वी यूज़ द एवरेज मेथड, व्हाट वाज दैट, हमें एक नंबर को ए लेट करना होगा, तो हमने ए को मान लिया 2, बी को मान लिया 3 और इसमें एवरेज मेथड अप्लाई कर दिया। वो क्या होता है, ए प्लस बी बाई 2, ये कितना आ रहा है 5/2। So therefore 5/2 is a rational number between 2 and 3. Now it is saying that find more than 1. So basically we'll find two rational numbers. So second rational number can be 5/2 is basically 2.5. So now we'll find rational number between 2 and 2.5, as this is also rational number between 2 and 3. So here we'll write a is equal to 2, b equal to 2.5. So therefore we'll apply average method a plus b by 2. So it will become how much, 2.25. Okay, so this is how we can apply uh, average method between two numbers. If it would have said find three numbers, so we could have taken 2.5 and 3 after that. Okay, so we just need to find average between the two numbers. जैसे हमने पहला नंबर निकाला, उससे a प्लस हमें दिया होता 2, हमें दिया होता 3, तो हमने a को 2 माना, b को 3 माना, उसमें एवरेज मेथड अप्लाई करा, उससे हमें आंसर आया 2.5। फिर हमने उसके बाद a को 2 मान लिया, b को 2.5 मान लिया, जो भी नंबर निकाला हमने, फिर उसमें एवरेज मेथड अप्लाई कर दिया, सेम थिंग 2.25। फिर अगर हमें तीसरा थर्ड मानता कुछ नंबर, तो हम a को 2.5 मान लेंगे, b को 3 मान लेंगे, तो इससे एक नंबर आ जाएगा। तो बेसिकली इट विल नंबर दैट नंबर भी 2.75। सो वो भी एक रैशनल नंबर होगा 2 और 3 के बीच में। गॉट इट? सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन अप्लाई एवरेज मेथड बिटवीन 2 and 3. Got it? And find multiple rational numbers. So there is one more method which is also known as the fraction method, method 2. Fraction method, this is also a very important method to find multiple rational numbers between two numbers. Okay, so to find rational numbers between two fractions, make the denominators same, as simple as that. Make the denominators same, or find the equivalent fractions, then find the find the rational number between the two equivalent fractions. So now if the question is asking कि find three rational numbers between 1/3 and 2/3, so it is saying three rational numbers. So I'll do one thing. I don't know, between this it is very difficult to find three rational numbers, so I'll find the equivalent fraction of this number. So I'll just multiply 1/3 with 4. Okay, with 4 it has become 4/12. Okay, this is an equivalent fraction of 1/3. Similarly, for 2/3 I'll do the same thing. I'll make the denominator same. 2/3 into 4, how much it is? It is 8/12. So now the question is changed from finding the rational numbers between 1/3 and 2/3 to 4/12 and 8/12. Okay, and I think it is very easy that you can like write the answer as 5/12, 6/12, 7/12. Between 4 and 8/12, the three numbers that are coming are 5/12, 6/12, 7/12. It is very easy. Okay, तो इसमें हमने क्या करा, हमने पहले नंबर देखा कि 1/3 और 2/3 है, इसमें हमें थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो रही थी फाइंड करने में रैशनल नंबर्स, तो हमने एक इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन निकाला दोनों के बीच में, थोड़ा बड़ा फ्रैक्शन इक्विवेलेंट, सबने मल्टीप्लाई करा दोनों को 4 से, तो हो गया 4/12 एंड 8/12, दोनों फ्रैक्शंस। अब उनके बीच में 3 रैशनल नंबर्स बहुत ईजी होते हैं, 5/12, 6/12 एंड 7/12. So this is the fraction method, okay, of finding the rational numbers between two numbers. Okay, if the number would have different denominators, so first you need to make the denominator same, then उसके बीच में एक इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन निकालना पड़ेगा। ऐसा इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन निकालो जिसमें कि जो भी क्वेश्चन में रिक्वायरमेंट है उस रिक्वायरमेंट को वो इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस फुलफिल करें। उसके बाद जस्ट राइट द आंसर्स बिटवीन those equivalent fractions. Okay, that will be your rational numbers. Very easy. So now we'll see a number line representation. Okay, so basically the steps to find steps to represent rational numbers on number line. So first draw a number line, mark the given numbers, divide the number line equally. The interval should be equal. Okay, equally. फिर mark the required rational numbers. Excuse me. So these are the 4 steps of finding or representing a number line, or sorry, or representing a rational number on a number line. Okay, we need to draw a number line, mark the given numbers, divide the interval equally, then mark the required rational number. मतलब पहले नंबर लाइन ड्रॉ करो, उसमें जो भी नंबर तुम्हें गिवन है उसको मार्क करो, फिर जितने भी इंटरवल से उसको इक्वली डिवाइड करो, और फिर रिक्वायर्ड नंबर को, रैशनल नंबर को मार्क कर दो. एज सिंपल एज दैट. Okay, if I take an example of represent 3/4 on a number line, 3/4 is a rational number. So we are studying अभी for the time being rational numbers का representation only in this video. Number line में we'll be studying further irrational numbers on number line. Okay, so 3/4 on a number line. We'll make a number line. I'm just making a rough number line. Please avoid my handwriting. So I'll mark 0 over here. I'll mark 1 over here, as I know rational numbers. This is an proper fraction. It will always be between 0 and 1. Okay. So now it is asking represent 3/4 on the number line. So 3/4, I need to divide this number line into 4 equal halves. Okay, 1, 2, see, this is an half, this is a half, this is a half, and this is a half. I'll name it as 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Okay, so now I can see that I have drawn a number line. I have marked the given numbers 0 and 1. I have divided the intervals equally. All the intervals are equal, all the intervals are of 1/4. Okay, and the last step, I have marked the required rational number, that is 3/4. So this is my answer of how to represent a rational number on the number line. Okay, it is very easy. So now I'll move forward and tell you some common examination mistakes. So students generally not use average method. That is a fault. Okay, you should use average method. Not making the same denominators. This is an error that students generally make. They just randomly multiply the numbers. They should always make the denominator same. That is a very important thing. Okay, wrong division number line. This is basically telling you that students generally not take equal intervals. You should always take equal intervals, then only your number line will be correct. You cannot take the intervals like 1/3 then 5/7. Okay, these are some common examination mistakes. You should avoid these type of mistakes. Okay, you should use average method. You should make the denominator same always while using the fraction method, and you should divide the number line equally into equal intervals. Okay, so now we'll have the final recap of the video. So the summary is Infinite rational numbers lie between two rational numbers. Okay, I have told you this. There are infinite rational numbers between two rational numbers, as you can take the average of all the numbers, and it will lie between those two numbers only. Okay, so one rational number, we should always go for average method. For many rational numbers, we should always go for fraction method. Okay, rather than finding average of things multiple times, we should just make the denominator same and go for the fraction method. Please remember these two things. For one rational numbers, use the average method. For multiple rational numbers, use the fraction method. Okay, I'll be having a I'll be having a question bank class, in which I'll be solving many questions that will be very beneficial for you all. Okay, and the last part is number line shows exact position. Okay, so this is the final recap of the video. I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.